Hello, it's Hannah, and first of all, I'd like to greet you a happy new year. I hope that you had a pretty good 2020 and may 2021 be a better year. So this video is just my journal lineup for 2021. These are all the notebooks that I see myself using throughout the next year. So as you can see, there's not a lot of notebooks just because I easily get distracted, so I think that less is more. So here's the first one. This is my Asics Binder. I actually made this myself, as you can see, very amateur. I wanted to try out the binder system anyway, so I wanted to make one. And since I received this album, this Fever album damaged, I decided to just repurpose it so that it can have a purpose and it doesn't go to waste. So I wanted to try out the 6-ring binder system, and I figured that why not make one? So yeah, I just used the extra pages from the photo book to make some pages. And this journal, I think I did start out using it as like a place to like keep track of my collection, and for me to keep track of stuff I have to buy or like trade. And as you can see, I made some extra pages that holds cards, and I just cut these myself. So yeah, these are some of the first few pages in the journal. And after that, I just decided to make like this cover and just to try and journal in it. So yeah, it's not really much. I didn't use it much this year, but I hope I can use it in 2021. Just so that I can keep track of expenses and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, inside is like groups that I collect, keeping track of collections, stuff I bought, and stuff that I still needed to buy. I definitely still tried to like make it creative just because I don't know, I just wanted to look pretty. So here I wrote down the groups that I collect, or like groups that I finished collecting, and groups that I'm keeping because I dropped some groups, and just helps me remember like stuff I need to get. And I wrote down cards that like progress within my collections, if the cards have been shipped or what, and cards that I'm still missing, all that kind of stuff. I think it's quite unnecessary, but I like to keep a checklist. So if I also buy stuff off of Mercari or Buy, I also have a list of cards if they were able to purchase it successfully, and if I've completed the cards, or like when they got shipped out or when I've received them. It's really extra. I really didn't get to use much of it later into 2020, but I did try. So here I kept track of stuff that I bought, I still need to pay for. So yeah, I hope that I can use it a bit more next year so that this notebook doesn't go to waste. So yeah, that's it. That's just a simple 6-ring binder. I see a lot of people who use these kind of journals very well, so I hope to take some inspiration from them. But yeah, that is this first notebook, and as you can see, I just reused a lot of the packaging from the album. I even put the CD in there just so that, I don't know why, but yeah, that's the first journal. And then the next one that I have is the A5 Midori. This is an A5 Midori, and this is actually a notebook that I've used daily this year. So I have the A5 like anniversary edition Midori, and I put it inside a craft King Jim cover. I don't really remember how much this was or like where I got it, so I'm sorry I can't really recommend a website. And it has pockets and a bookmark, and then at the back it also has like this plastic like pocket so you can put stuff in it. So I used to use this one as a journal, but I really get distracted so easily, so I just decided to just use my traveler's notebook as my regular journals. So yeah, this is the model of the notebook. So it's the 10th anniversary one with the frame kind of layout, and it also has the same cream paper. I actually don't remember where I got this, but yeah, the purpose of this notebook, something that I decided to start doing regularly this 2020, like during the pandemic, I decided to just do daily devotionals. So I read like a passage in the Bible every day, and I write down my learnings and like things that have stuck with me. So as you can see, it's just a very simple notebook. I don't decorate it. The most decorating I did would probably be just the brush pen. And yeah, no decoration. So if there's something I did manage to like do daily or like to journal daily, it's my devotionals. So yeah, it does bring a lot of comfort, especially during a time of like uncertainty, which was the pandemic. So yeah, this definitely helped me, and this is probably the only journal that I did use every day. So yeah, that's for this one. As you can see, these are the only two big journals that I use. And then the rest are just passports. I mean, not passport. The rest are just my traveler's notebooks. So I only have two traveler's notebooks, as you can see. And you've seen this passport before. I only have one passport cover. So this is my camel. And I still use it as like a daily journal kind of thing. And it used to be my wallet, but I don't really go out anymore because of the quarantine and all that. So yeah, this is still my camel in the passport, and I did decide to decorate my journal with a charm, and I just stamped this onto this charm. So this one says "In Life," which is Stray Kids album. It's one of my favorite albums from this year. And then this one is brand new. This one is my olive. For someone who doesn't really like green, I love the olive cover so much, and I'm so happy that I have one. So yeah, this is my olive, and this is my standard. I have two standard size covers now, so the brown, and then this is the olive, and I have a mist charm that I stamped on. So yeah, it's my favorite 80s song, so I just wanted to put it there. So yeah, so the purposes of each of these journal, there's not really any specific purpose. So to be honest, I just journal in them whenever I want. But yeah, the first one we'll head into is the passport one. So my passport used to be a wallet, like I said. If I wanted to go out, I would take it with me, and it has my money in it, and it also has extra stuff inside. I'm going to open it, and as you can see, inside, this is my setup. I have like, I don't know what you call this, the zipper pocket, and it has some extra papers inside, some stickers, because when I go out, this is also my wallet. So if I wanted to journal, or like if I'm bored, I can do a little bit of something. And I also have a craft folder inside. And to be honest, these are quite empty. And in front of the craft folder is like this picture, and you can actually change it, but I don't really see myself changing it. So yeah, so I call my passport journal the halfway point, just because I find myself writing little by little, like little everyday things inside my passport. So since it's a small space to write in, it's perfect for the little everyday things. So this is more of like my daily journal, but I don't really get to journal like every day consistently. So it's quite a challenge, but I don't really force myself to journal every day. So I just made this insert myself. It's a passport mixed paper one full of tea stained paper, and as you can see, I already started a little bit of it. So there's a lot of different papers inside, which I really love when it comes to journaling. I find myself getting inspired by the different textures inside the notebook. So yeah, as you can see, there's vellum, there's also ripped paper, and then at the back I just have some ephemera, some letters, and all that. Since I did take this with me when I went to Japan last year, I have some of the like tickets that I got from the train, all that. So Yep, so this is very space consuming, so it doesn't make your bag bulky. And I also have a Starbucks card here, and I just took out my credit card and my cash since I don't really go out anymore. So yeah, that is basically what I use my passport for. So it's like a daily journal of some sorts, but not literally daily, just the little everydays like that. So yeah, after the passport, I just have the last one, which is my standard size. So my standard size is my weekly like summary journal, and just like my passport, it also has a craft folder, and I keep letters from my friends here just because I like to read them every now and then, and I just have random stuff in here. So like the picture a while ago, this one can also be replaced, and I just think it looks nice, so I kept it there. And I decorated this with like stickers and all that. Super cute. And my standard is very thin. It's not as bulky as my passport, which is fine since it's quite big, and if it's bulky there's more space, like it takes up more space. So yeah, this is kind of like my weekly wrap up. So since there is more space to write on, has more space for like writing, and it just helps me wrap up my week. So it's more of like a general overview of things, whereas my passport is more of these small details of every day. And I accidentally cut my notebook a little bit too skinny, but it's fine. I don't see a problem with it. I've been journaling in it, and it's still fine, as if there was no difference. And I also like to put little like archive stickers for all of my journals, just so that I can document it. And I like calling my journals my paper house, just because it's where I live in, and it's made out of paper. I don't know what I'm saying, but yes, that is my standard size. And I have a Polaroid from V, my pen pal here, and she sent it to me last January. And I just have a few knickknacks here and there, very random and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's all for my setup. See, there's nothing much really. I don't even know why I had to make this video. But yeah, that's my journal lineup for 2021. It's not much, but I think that less is more for me. So yeah, I hope that you have a great 2021 ahead of you, and may you always be well, and I will see you again next time. Just stay safe and healthy, have a good time with your family and friends, and yeah, see you next time.